What's up, Scorpio? This is Soul from Intuitive Tarot, here to look at your energies for the week of February 10th, 2025. Scorpio, I hope all is well. First and foremost, before I begin, happy Valentine's Day to all my Scorpios out there who celebrate Valentine's Day. This week, I am using the Alice in Wonderland Tarot, complementing the general read with the Moonology Oracle card, just tossing one card. And then in another video, I'll have a surprise for you. Okay, so we're just going to cleanse the energy here from doing Libra's messages for the week, and we're going to begin with your messages. All right, so what is the energy here for Scorpio? What does Scorpio have to look out for? What's the energy that's coming towards you? All right, give us some information here about what's going on for Libra, what's coming up. All predictive energies for Libra. Welcome any new subscribers, by the way. I appreciate you to my new channel. All right, energies here for Scorpio. All right, so Scorpio, we're going to cut the deck, and then we're going to begin the messages there for you. And we're going to start off with that very first card for you, Scorpio. We got the Five of Swords. Five of Swords is having to deal with internal conflict or external conflicting energies, right? It's on a minor scale. Anytime, you receive a five, no matter what element shows up here, it's usually, if it does have the potential to express itself, it's just going to be something that's temporary. So I feel that there may be some Scorpios this week in terms of having to make many choices or decisions, and it's creating some sort of conflict energies for you. If that's not what I'm seeing for some of you this week, it could be that you have to be very mindful and careful not to allow the energies of others to come into your headspace, playing head games and mind games with you. You also too may have something that someone is envious of. Okay, so Five of Swords. But you know what? Let me throw a clarify on that Five of Swords. Okay, why is that Five of Swords here for Scorpio? Why did it show up? Why was it the very first card in Scorpio's spread? Now, of course, if a court card shows up here, Scorpio, then that is a direct message that there is somebody who could be playing with your headspace, or it could just indicate you having to just, like I said before, sorting some energies out in terms of making some, decisions or choices this week. And you have to narrow the choices down to one. But why is the Five of Swords here? Okay, give us some more answers, or give us some sort of clarity on why the Five of Swords is here. And it could be here for this reason. Yeah, the Hierophant. The Hierophant here is just a major arcana. It's very powerful here. And to clarify that here, somebody might be just having to pull a message into this, maybe having some sort of conflicting energies when it comes to their religion, maybe having some sort of conflicting energies related to their spirituality. And maybe there's some, energies connected to any types of suspicions related to religion or, spirituality. Maybe conflicting energies going on with Scorpios who may have been promoted on the job. Maybe some sort of conflicting energies here with Scorpios who are going through a process of teaching and learning something. Okay, so that's what I get out of that. But it's, me giving the messages here. Nothing I say is concrete. So I feel that, yeah, there's some sort of energy going on with Scorpio when it comes to spirituality, religion, possibly work, and then something going along the lines of teaching and learning. All right, so the next card up here is the Four of Swords. Okay, the Four of Swords is rest, relaxation, rejuvenation, replenishing yourselves, quieting your mind this week, Scorpio, detaching your energies momentarily away from those things that you have become attached to. That's your work, and you could be, detaching from that by just simply taking a day off, refocusing the energies back onto yourself, doing the things that make you happy, reclaiming your independence, your happiness, and just, doing things for yourself to make you happy instead of, those things that you have become attached to create the source of happiness for you. We're the ones who are responsible for creating our own happiness, not other things or other people. And then also, too, the Four of Swords could be that some of you may be planning to take a trip in the near future. If we get any of the movement cards, then some of you may be not only planning the trip this week, but also executing, taking that trip this week as well. All right, so following the Four of Swords here, now we have the Empress, okay? So the Empress here is all about, pregnancy news that's around you, something growing, something expanding, something developing, something new is going on, definitely. Now, the approach here, I read this Empress as, the card of beauty. And so, it could be, Temperance is the other card that I read in terms of having to turn inward. It may be the reason why it's followed the Four of Swords. Remember I said detach your energies here, replenishing yourself, rejuvenating, taking care of yourself, refocusing the energies back onto yourself. This is more of a validation here. This is all about you having to pull back that energy. And it's not when you pull back the energy here, Scorpio, and you're focusing on yourself, it's not anything related to being selfish or, nothing like that. Maybe that you put your energy out there in terms of caring and taking care of other people and you neglected your own needs. Now this Empress comes through here to say, okay, just, take a moment, like the Four of Swords indicates, just detach a little bit. Nothing is, going to end up, in terms of a termination or anything like that. It's just that you need a moment to regroup, replenish, refocus yourself on your own energies as opposed to, extending that energy out to other people, including your work. So the Empress here is, of course, could be Mother Nature. So you could, simply be spending some time outdoors, enjoying Mother Nature and God's beauty. Nothing wrong with that. Could be just, going through hair appointment visitations, nail salon, pedicure visitations. Could be doing anything in terms of improving your health through exercise, dieting, feeling at peace, loving yourself, nurturing yourself, caring for yourself, and then also, just, realizing that your value, what you're worth, what you mean to other people is more than what, more than what you may realize. Okay, so but you need a moment alone to pull that energy together because it follows the Four of Swords. And I talk about pregnancy news and childbirth. Anyone, if it's not you, Scorpio, you may know someone who's about to deliver and they're going to go under cesarean section. So this is like, feeling that peace with yourself, again, nurturing yourself and taking care of yourself with that Empress. Following the Empress card here for you, Scorpio, now we have the Page of Cups. Page of Cups on the lower end here still represents pregnancy news, childbirth. Again, someone could be undergoing, cesarean section. This could be a job offer as well. But also, too, it could be representing the type of energy for any Scorpio who may have entered into a relationship, and I always call it less than 30 days old. It's still new. It's still fresh to you. The Page of Cups has the ability to unite platonic friendships as well as romantic partnerships. Following the Page of Cups, now we have the Seven of Pentacles. So some of you may be working hard this week, putting in that grind, trying to get those coins. It still would mean for others a pay raise, saving up for something greater. And then also, too, many other options may open up to you with regard to the Seven of Pentacles being in your spread. Following the Seven of Pentacles here for you, Scorpio, now we have the Queen of Pentacles. So money is looking really good here. This is, again, you being promoted, you having to receive a pay raise, a promotion, anything in terms of money and resources becoming available. If you were thinking about your financial situation and, in terms of improvement, here's the cards of improvement right here. Okay, that is the Queen of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. We're not even done yet. So financially, you're on solid ground, most of you that I'm reading for. Underneath that Five of Swords and the clarifier, the Hierophant. Remember I said that there's, somebody could be going through some sort of conflicting energies when it comes to their work. Here's the card underneath. That could be directly what I'm seeing here, that you are having some sort of issues possibly with management or supervisors, because this would be the boss in the workplace environment. This also would be the creditors. This could be the attributes of, from the attributes, you could just represent those attributes and how other people see you as someone who is always there, dependable, reliable, sturdy, always willing to help out, never, come across being stingy or selfish, right? Like the finer things in life. We have the Page of Cups here when it comes to an introduction into, possible new business partnerships or romantic partnerships. If it is romantic, then this person has already accumulated some sort of wealth along the way. They got pocket change. They like the finer things in life. Usually they're good money handlers. They could be found in banking industries, investors, anybody who handles money very well. Okay, they're good at that. But they're always willing to share whatever it is that they accumulated along the way with you. All right, so following the Queen of Pentacles here for you, Scorpio, now we have the Death card. So Scorpio, the Death card always represents you, right? Okay, Pluto. And we already know that it doesn't physically ever denotes death. It just means that there's some sort of endings. It's a major life transformation type of energy here. Underneath the Four of Swords, it may be having to really put an end to putting so much energy out towards other things and not, taking care of your own needs and your own wants. Okay. Still, I go back to saying, if you do that, you're not being selfish, Scorpio. I mean, you are deserving too. So, treat yourself. If you're not in a relationship, that's all fine and done, but do not neglect the simple things in life in terms of, maintaining some sort of peace of mind or happiness along the way. And all of that could be achieved without having to have a connection with another person, especially if it's romantic. Okay, so whatever it is that needs to come to an end, you know that something else is going to replace that. And the most simplest thing that I come out of, the Death card could be just getting rid of stuff, clutter that has, accumulated along the way and starting to get into, the way or, create some sort of unnecessary space or taking up some sort of space for you, and you just need to clear something out. That could be in the home, that could be in the work environment as well. I won't throw a clarifier on that Death card because I feel that the Death card, which represents you, is self-explanatory. I don't really need to throw a card to see what exactly Scorpio needs to put to an end, because I'm reading for you, right? I don't know everybody that I'm reading for, so am I going to sit up there and say, okay, this is for that Scorpio that needs to do this? No, whatever needs to come to an end, what needs to be put to rest. All right, so following the Death card here for you, Scorpio, we got the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is the wish fulfillment card. It's the yes answer to all romantic questions. Also to receive, it's in a line of group of cards that I say if you receive it in your spread, then you are in some way, shape, or form getting some sort of emotional happiness, satisfaction, fulfillment, and contentment based on those people who are, in your life. Romantic partners, family members, friends, could be co-workers. All right. I equate the Nine of Cups with the Star card. So hopes, wishes, and dreams, again, becoming fulfilled and manifested. So whatever it is that you are trying to manifest, it will come to you. Okay. Hold on, Scorpio. Sorry about that, Scorpio. I had to take that phone call. But anyway, I was talking about the Nine of Cups as we pick up. It's about social media, social networking, what you're wishing for, what you're praying for, hoping for may manifest for you this week. Not an even number of cups, but again, on a scale, what you give is what you're going to get back emotionally. All right. Following that, we have the Nine of Pentacles. So again, another money card. I just said we weren't finished with the money. So money is looking real strong here for many Scorpios that I'm reading for. And still, it could be in the form of promotions, pay raises. However, this Nine of Pentacles is some sort of recognition that may be coming your way. Now, that recognition could be coming straight from your employer, again, from promotions, pay raises, bonus money. However, I do assign spending and splurging with this. So if you guys have access to this type of money here, we are in tax season, so it could be, some of you are already filed taxes and getting your money back. You're not to feel guilty about it. This card is always coming through to acknowledge that you are worthy of something that you worked hard for or on. Okay, now that could be in the workplace environment, Scorpio, outside of the workplace environment. Also, along with the Seven of Pentacles, many options could be opening up to you in different areas of your life. Okay, so I do feel because the Nine of Pentacles is sitting directly underneath that Page of Cups, someone is starting a new job or a new position. I feel that. Okay, so I definitely feel that. And still go back up here to the Five of Swords that started the energy off here with the Hierophant. Someone having conflicting energies, either with direct management, supervisory, or some other, it could be co-workers, but it could be someone who is higher up. All right, so Nine of Pentacles here is one of my financial independent cards. I always say either you are Scorpio or you're striving to be. Looking good. All right, so the last card here in your spread, minus any interruptions, we're going to finish off with the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups is just like that Five of Swords, that it cross mirrors over. Sadness or disappointment. Now, the sadness or disappointment may not be something that personally affects or impacts you. Okay, hopefully it's not. It could be a child of yours, because I assign children with the Five of Cups. It could be your romantic partner. It could be your platonic friend. Underneath the Seven of Pentacles, it could be a co-worker. Okay, someone else in the family. But we're going to throw a clarifier as to why this Five of Cups is here. Why did the Five of Cups all of a sudden show up in Scorpio's spread? If a court card lands on this, it's either directly affecting another person, or it could be you. Let's see what it says. What is the... All right, why is the Five of Cups here? Okay, Five of Cups. What's the sadness or disappointment about? Yeah, it's a person. See, the King of Wands. So now, any of this energy here could be attached to Valentine's Day. Maybe your partner, romantic partner again, changes things up for you, or you didn't get what you thought you were going to get in terms of any gifts or anything like that. So it's definitely a person who brings about some sort of sadness or disappointment. But if that is the case and it's something that it affects you, Scorpio, note that it's temporary, okay? I just feel, again, it could be, like I said, too, outside of the child, it could be, your romantic partner. It could be your platonic friend. And also the King of Wands could be, it could be a coworker, platonic friend, or someone else in the family, all right, that experiences some sort of sadness or disappointment. Okay, so this is what I have for you, Scorpio, in terms of messages for this week. Let's throw a Moonology Oracle message for you to see what they want to complement your readings with. All right, so, but generally, I feel overall it looks pretty good for many of the Scorpios out there that I'm reading for. Okay, always take what's going to work for you. It's just my interpretations, leave the rest alone. All right, so your Moonology message for the week, of course we don't read reversals here, is a new romantic cycle begins, new moon in Libra. All right, so let's go right to this book here. Interesting that it falls right in line with Valentine's Day, new moon in Libra. And let's see what it says here. New moon in Libra, a new romantic cycle begins. Give and take could well be the answer to whatever dilemma you're asking about. Compromise may be called for. It's time to start negotiating or even renegotiating. When the new moon in Libra comes up, there's a restart for you and for someone else. A new relationship could be beginning. And if that's the case, the chances are this will be a healthy and well-balanced connection. And anything you do after pulling this card, do it in pairs is advised, such as teaming up with someone in business or in your personal life. Libra, the Libra is the sign of relating, and this card suggests that whoever it is at the heart of the issue you're addressing is someone who will be open to taking things through or talking things through. Avoid being selfish. It won't get you anywhere at this time. Perfect. All right, so this is your messages here for the week, Libra. Once again, have a great week ahead. Happy Valentine's Day to all who celebrate Valentine's. You guys, welcome new subscribers. Always come back here to get more of these messages here from me. And I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Ciao.